Yeah, good evening, everybody. How is everybody today? Hope you're fine and well. Right, let's start with the main news. The good news is that Cristiano Romano has signed for Spurs. At long last, we can say, here we go, like um, that journalist does. Here we go. It's been a long few weeks to get this over the line. Atlanta kept changing the goalposts, and there's been so much negotiations regarding this player. Did I ever think it weren't going to get through? Sometimes, because it was just so ongoing with what the different things that people were saying, but that can all be forgotten about now because he's a Spurs player. We have got him. So let's all celebrate that. I hope this ain't the last one we get. The rumours are that we'll still be going after more. That Japanese player Tomiyasu, they say. So let's hope, because we need more than just Romero in the back there with the other two. What we've got, Sanchez and Dyer. Now, regarding Sanchez, Seville want him. Now, he's really not a bad player. He's made mistakes. We all know that. We all know he's made mistakes. But would he be all right with Romero there? I just don't know. Seville, I think it'd be suited to the Spanish league and that, but I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what Nuno thinks, and the director of football, regarding him. But let's hope we do get more defenders in, because, like I said before, we're okay with the midfield and forwards, and we just want defenders, good defenders, because we weren't that far off top four last season with the amount of points what we dropped as well. So let's hope that it all goes well with these signings, which hopefully they say that we're still after. We can have a step forward and not two steps back. Keeping our leads and not letting silly goals in, which is the main thing, which we done a lot of last year. I'm very excited about this Romero, though, because he is a very good player. There's no two ways about it, and I think we're lucky to get him. He wanted to come to Spurs, so we still must have some kind of pull. There we go. I think he costs less than that Ben White, or a few million more, but there's a lot of difference. Now, this, how much will it be? 50 million, is it? Or 55 euros with add-ons. So we'll have to wait and see. But as I say, I'm very excited that he is a forward of our players now. And let's hope we get some more in. That's the main important thing. We get more in. Now, the other thing is like this Kane situation. What is Kane trying to do? He ain't going to force the move, because Levy won't let him go. Because when you think of it, how if City pay 100 million for Grealish, how much more is Kane worth on top of Grealish? How many assists has Kane got to Grealish, and goals? So you've got to pay more for a kind of player like Kane. They don't come along every week. So 150 plus is reasonable. It should be more. He should be like 200 million, because you're getting one of the best forwards in the world who can create goals, assist in goals, and score goals. And there's not many centre forwards what can do that. So you've got to pay the premium. And I hope Levy does squeeze every penny out of Man City. But it will be interesting if Man City pay the 100 million for Grealish. Then that's Kane's out the window. They won't pay they won't go another 100 million plus for Kane. But if they don't get him, if they don't get Grealish, which to me that's slowing down a bit, because if they wanted him badly, they could have got him by now. So we'll have to wait and see regarding the Grealish situation. Because like I said, he's worth more than Grealish, more than Grealish, 100 million. How much do you think would he go for? It's 150 plus, 150 million plus. Now, would you take 130 million plus Laporte? One of their centre backs is, that's not a bad deal, 130 million plus Laporte. But that's up to Levy. Is Levy going to make Kane stay? Which I think he will do. I've been looking into the situation at Manchester and looking in here the representative of Manchester talking, in the papers, the transfer people up there and all that lot. And they said that Man City would not stretch that to Kane. So let's face it, if Manchester City really wanted Kane, they would bid for him. I know they give 100 million, but that's just out the water now. That was never going to happen. So if they really wanted him, they should pay the money. But I can't see him paying the money. That's if they really want him. Like I said just now, if they really wanted him, they would pay the money. But I don't think they are going to pay the money. If they pay the money for Kane, then they've got a chance of winning the Championship League, which they've haven't won yet. So there we go. As I say, I don't know what Kane's trying to do. I think he should be fined because he's let the club down, but also, more importantly, he has let the players down what are at the club. To me, he's let them down. He was in the Caribbean on Friday, they said, so he has to have 5 days isolation and all this lot, but he could have done that earlier, come back earlier. He's just been throwing his toys out of his pram, really, wanting to move. And all this about a gentleman's agreement. Well, there's no, as I can't say it ain't worth the paper it's written on, because it weren't written on no paper. But his brother, or I think it's his brother who is his agent, if he was in the same meeting with him and Daniel Levy said, a gentleman's agreement, I'd let you go this season, well, surely he would have got that written down, on paper. It's not much of an agent by not doing that. And also, is it him was trying to push for this move? Because don't forget, they get a few bob out of it as well. But Kane's gone the wrong way about this. He should have done the decency thing and come in earlier, come back to training the same time as the other players should have done, and had a talk then with Daniel and whoever, Nuno and the director of football, Paratici, but he didn't. So he's just, say, being a stupid little boy, I think, because he's not going to get the move that way. And as I say, there's no one else can afford him. No one in the world. Barcelona can't even afford to buy a packet of crisps. There's no one else. It's only Man City, and Man City won't pay the money what Spurs want. So looking at it that way, Kane's going nowhere. He can kick about and everything else, but no one's going to come in for him and buy him. It's impossible for the money we want for that kind of player, which is only right. It's only right that we have top dollar for Kane if Man City want him. But Man City won't come in and pay that kind of money. Now, will he be fined? I hope so. And also, if he comes in and he plays like Eriksen did, regarding, Dan Tools not playing well then, put him in the reserves, because we don't want Kane playing like Eriksen did before he was sold. Just put him in the reserves. If he's going to play around like that, well, then put him in the reserve. Put someone in who's going to really try. So that kind of thing. So it's only just a waiting game now. That's all it is. It's a waiting game. Like I said, he will still be here, Kane. But I hope he does the decent thing and puts the shift in when he does play, not throwing his toys out the pram. I don't know your opinions. Please put your opinions down. I know I'm babbling on about a bit, or please hit the like button and subscribe button, please, people. I'm not getting many of those now, and I'd like to bump it up a bit, because at the start of next season I want to bring a few guests in, but I want to make sure that I've got enough people looking and subscribe and look at the channel when I've got my guests in. I'm going to bring in different guests, not the same usual ones, but just to boost the channel up a bit. You must be fed up with me just babbling on and just looking at me. Now I'd like to say a quick hello to my friend Glenn down in Wales. I'll be down to see you, Glenn, as you know, next month, because we haven't seen each other for 36 years. So we lost touch and we've only just got back together again. So I'm really looking forward to that, Glenn, and his wife, Mary. Looking forward to seeing him a hell of a lot. So there you are, people. Please hit the like button and the subscribe button, and please give me your thoughts about Kane. I do like to read people's thoughts about what their thoughts and what they think of the situation. So if you wouldn't mind doing that, people, and we'll see what happens in the next few days regarding Kane. And it looks like Romero might be in the first game of the season against City. Let's hope he is. And onwards and upwards, people. So keep safe, people. And I'll speak to you very, very soon. We'll keep your eyes out and ears open if I hear anything. But what I've heard so far is that Man City will not be bidding what Spurs want. Okay, people. So keep safe, people. Bye-bye till the next time. Please hit the subscribe button and the like button for me, please. Okay. Thank you very much, people, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.